Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode as part of the Sociedad to Success save. Today we've got two things to go through. One of them obviously being the Chelsea game that we've got here, and coincidentally that's actually the save that I'm doing over on my Twitch channel at the moment. Head over to twitch.tv/MatovFM, the same as my YouTube handle. And on obviously the days when I'm streaming there, you'll see the Chelsea save. Obviously, they're a club in a bit of a crisis at the moment, but some of the players that they have are really exceptional, and I feel like obviously in the past 2 years they were, winning the Champions League, and they're a very historical club, and I feel like it'd be a really good save to take these really good set of players to more glory. And yeah, pretty simple save to do. To head over to twitch.tv/MatovFM for that. But in terms of this save today, we're playing them in the save as Real Sociedad. And there's one other thing I'd like to show you, but we need one email to come through, and then I can show you what I've been doing. And yeah, you'll see when that comes through. So we've got one day until the Chelsea game. Obviously, we're going away to Stamford Bridge. There's our loan report there, and yeah, away to Stamford Bridge should be quite a challenging game considering Chelsea have got a good set of players, even if they're not doing too well at the moment. But yeah, we hope we can get a bit of a more, we can get the other team attacking a bit more, so then we can practice our defending, which has not been something that we've been doing too much in these past two games. So yeah, hopefully they can give us a good test. Day of the match here. Another pre-season report there. These will be very important if we can go back on them and look at them before games. Obviously, I think we'll get them before games, but they're quite important to look at now, I guess, just to see what other teams in the competition are doing and how they're doing in pre-season. So one of the change I've made actually is that Andre Silva has been given the number 9 shirt over Carlos Fernandez. I've swapped their numbers. Carlos Fernandez had the number 9 shirt, but I don't think he'll be a main player. He never really has been at the club, as you can see. He's had 35 games in a couple of years, and he's never really been too much of an important player, but he obviously helps the depth that we have at the club. So I'll keep him at the club, but Andre Silva, going to be a very important player for us. I feel like if he has a good season, if we get the money next season, we can sign him. And that all comes down to this season, and trusting him with that number 9 shirt is very important. And I feel like if he has a good season, we can keep him at the club, and he will make use of that number 9 shirt. So going into the Chelsea game here, obviously I've changed the team around, as you can see. I've brought Oyarzabal a bit more central in the team. I've taken Kubo out, and coming back from the under 19s Euros, I brought in Ander Barenchea. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I looked it up before, but he's known in the country as Barene, so I think we'll be referring to him as Barene, but is Barenchea as his full name. So we've brought him out on the wing. He looks like a really, really decent player, and he can also develop quite a lot. 21 years of age, and yeah, he looks like a really good player on 32,000 euros per week. So obviously quite a hefty sum. We'll want him playing it a lot, and if Kubo can have a good performance maybe in this game if we bring him on, then obviously that will give us a lot to consider. But it's good to see that we have this depth, and the forward line can be quite adaptable. Oyarzabal can be pushed forward, and Cho can come off for Kubo if that needs to happen, and they can all play in very flexible positions. And as you can see here, we've got the pairings that I've changed up these centre back roles. I've got Lenormand as a no nonsense centre back, so I want to keep him quite back except from corners, obviously. And in Zubeldia, he's playing in his natural position of a ball playing defender here, so I like to keep him there. He'll help the midfield quite a lot. He can step up if he has to, but he also come back and sweep the ball from defence if he has to, and then play it out to the midfield. So he's got quite an important role in this team. I think for this game we'll take out Mikel Moreno. I don't think he's fit to play this game just yet. He has picked up his third injury of the season, which is disappointing, and hopefully we can find a resolution to that in this video, which you might be able to see if the deal comes through. No spoilers given there, but maybe there is. We'll play Zubeldia as a deep line playmaker, so he's similar role to what we hope Mikel Moreno can play, and then but he is a bit higher up compared to Mikel Marino. So we'll go ahead and submit this team, and we'll go to Chelsea, and hopefully we can give them a good game. So as you can see here, Real Sociedad, we've come out in the all black kit. We're playing at Stamford Bridge in the blue colours of Chelsea. They've gone with a quite strong lineup, as you can see here. Some very notable players out to Reece James, Raheem Sterling playing on this right wing as well. Nicholas Jackson playing in the middle. a lot of their very good players who we can, hope to see in my own save, twitch.tv/MatovFM if you want to catch that, whenever I'm live. So yeah, they're just knocking the ball around a bit now. I think we can expect them to come at us quite a lot. They're probably the more attacking team, but here we are now with Zubimendi on the ball. Tries to play the ball out wide, but he is dispossessed in the midfield. It's very unfortunate that he couldn't get that ball away there. And as you can see here, they are going quite attacking at us a lot. And Nicholas Jackson with the first shot of the game. Pretty decent stuff from Chelsea so far, giving us a good test. Not much to speak about in this first half. Obviously, going into half time, as you can see here, it's looked like a pretty standard first half. I think we're going to make some changes now because some of our players are looking quite tired and don't want to make them injured before the season. As Chelsea find themselves in possession of the ball now, not too much to speak about at this stage in the game. We've brought on Torrientes and Kubo in place of Braiz Mendes. We've put Zakarian out wide, and then Oyazabel's come off. Don't want to get them injured before the season because of might be quite tired. That's a tackle. Looks like a penalty for Chelsea. Kieran Tierney with another tackle. I think that's his second penalty conceded. Maybe we need to pull him off the harsh tackles because he doesn't look to be too good at these standing tackles by the looks of it. Carl Palmer steps up and it's put away 1-0 to Chelsea. As Real Sociedad find themselves in possession of the ball now, Lenormand passes it out to Zubimendi. Zubimendi will look to make a pass out to Cuba, and Barrenechea finds himself on the ball to Zakarian, and Hamari Traore is through on goal. Hamari Traore hits the crossbar. What a shot from the right back, but very unfortunate to hit the crossbar there as Kieran Tierney is on the ball to Zakarian, and it's 1-1. Lovely bit of play by Real Sociedad to find the goal there after 60 minutes. And we can be very happy with that goal to make it 1-1. 80 minutes gone in this game. We've brought off Kieran Tierney for Akem Munoz. Pretty good stuff from the team. We look like we've defended quite well, even if we've not been on the ball, to make it 1-1 here, and it looks like full time it'll be 1-1. So not the best performance defensively. We've looked all right considering we've only conceded one when they put up nearly a 3xg, but there's some things that can be improved on in that respect. But obviously, still pre-season. It's not an overall representation of the squad. And here we see John Pacheco, the agreement that we made last episode. He will be moving on to Nice now. So yeah, moving on, we should be getting a good bit of money for that, and he will go on to develop there. So in 11 days' time, I think the season starts for us, as you can see up here. No more games before that, I don't think. I think it will just be training and hoping that no one else gets injured, because we hope Mikel Moreno can actually be alright for when he comes back, because these injuries are reoccurring. This time it was a thigh injury this time, but he's had 3 injuries since I've been back, so been at the club, so hopefully that doesn't repeat for us. If it does, maybe we have a resolution in a new signing, which may come to the club. And speaking of a new signing, very unfortunately, we were going to sign a new midfielder in Jose Campaña, but it does look like he has failed the medical. Damaged cruciate ligaments, it looks like. He must have had that from before he signed for the club, and that's a real shame because he did look like a very good player. We had him on a free transfer, 20,000 euros wage, and he did look like quite a decent player. He was also going to be a squad player, so that is a real shame. We're going to have to look at finding another midfielder who can come and sign for the club, because we do need that depth. If the midfielders do get injured, it will have a big impact on the squad, because we don't have too much depth there, and it's a really influential area on the pitch. So yeah, very unfortunate that deal has fell through, but we're just going to have to look for someone else, and we do have the wage budget still to use here, as you can see, around 50,000 euros over, and spend only 20,000 a week on that on Jose Campaña, who matches the level of Mikel Merino and Zubimendi, then that is a real shame. And hopefully we can find the replacement that we want. So there you have it. That wraps up the 4th episode of the Sociedad to success save. The Chelsea game was a pretty standard game, 1-1. We could have played a bit better, but in pre-season against a good Chelsea side, that's not too bad of a result. The Jose Campaña deal falling through was obviously quite disappointing. It's a shame that he did fail that medical, or else he would have been a really good player at the club. But what can you do? And it's just unlucky at that point, really. But yeah, thank you for watching. Head over to my x.com/mattovfm to find out when I'm posting videos and when I'm going live. And also you can check me out when I'm live on twitch.tv/mattovfm. Once again, thank you for watching. I hope to see you around again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.